Hi, I am Martijn and welcome to Mexico. This is Mexico City.
The next 5 days I'm in one of the largest and most dynamic cities in the world to show you the best things to do and see. From the historic center, the majestic pyramids, colorful boats, nature and art to everything in between.
Mexico City's main airport is Benito Juarez, and after you land, getting downtown is easy by taxi, Uber, metro or bus. Taxis are the safest when you buy your ticket at the official kiosk.
Keep in mind that Greater Mexico City is home to around 23 million people, so traffic can be heavy and travel times may be longer than expected.
Let's start in the heart of the city, full of energy, history and some of the most important buildings, the historic center.
The heart of the old center is the Zócalo, officially called Plaza de la Constitución. This is one of the largest squares in the world. It's surrounded by landmarks like the Metropolitan Cathedral, the National Palace and Templo Mayor, the ruins of a main Aztec temple. The Aztecs were native people who built a powerful empire between 1300 and 1521 in what now is Mexico. The temple was the Sacred Heart of the Aztec capital, completed in 1487. Destroyed by the Spanish in 1521, and its ruins were rediscovered in the 20th century. The Metropolitan Cathedral is one of the largest and most iconic churches in Latin America. The construction began in 1573 and continued over 250 years, resulting in a blend of Renaissance, Baroque and Neoclassical styles. Built on the ruins of an ancient Aztec temple, the cathedral represents the fusion of indigenous and Spanish cultures. Walking through the historic center is like traveling through centuries of Mexican history in just a few blocks with a lot of people, food, music and everything you can expect here.
One of the most popular attractions is located 40 kilometers outside the city, but worth a visit. Teotihuacan with beautiful pyramids.
At its height, Teotihuacan was one of the largest cities in the world, with a population estimated over 100,000 people. Its exact origins remain unclear, but the city was a center of trade, religion and culture for centuries. The Pyramid of the Sun, built around 200 CE, stands over 65 meters tall and is the third largest pyramid in the world. The Pyramid of the Moon was completed slightly earlier. Soon you will see Mexico City like never before, from the water and way up in the sky.
One of the most important Mexican artists is Frida Kahlo, and here in Mexico City you can visit her museum, the Blue House. It's located in the Coyoacán neighborhood and it showcases the life, art and soul of Frida. Her paintings, personal items and clothes are preserved in the same house where she lived and died. And my advice is to buy your tickets in advance and you can use the link in the text under this video. And Coyoacán feels like a little village in a big town.
It is one of Mexico City's most charming and historic neighborhoods. Once an independent village, it retains a peaceful colonial vibe with cobblestone streets, leafy plazas and colorful facades. This is also the place where locals gather every weekend. Don't miss the Parroquia de San Juan Bautista. It's a stunning church from the 16th century.
It is time to do something unique, a boat ride on the canal full with flowers, music and food. They often call it a floating market, but it's more a floating celebration.
It's called Xochimilco and it's one of the last remnants of the vast lake system that once covered the Valley of Mexico. Its name means place of flowers and it's famous for its ancient floating gardens developed by the Aztecs over 700 years ago to grow crops on the shallow lake beds. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and besides the fun, it also shows old farming ways that people still use today. You can rent a trajinera, a colorful flat-bottomed boat, and cruise through the historic canals. Along the way, vendors float by selling food, beer and flowers. It's expensive. The price for 1 hour is 750 peso per boat and that's around 35 euros.
One of the best places for a great view around the city is the Torre Latinoamericana, once the tallest building in Latin America with a breathtaking 360-degree view over the city. And good to know, it's built to withstand heavy earthquakes. If you're looking for some greenery, my advice is to visit the Chapultepec Park.
It is one of the largest urban parks in the world, even bigger than Central Park. A perfect place to walk, run, shop or relax. At the top of Chapultepec Hill stands Chapultepec Castle. once home to the Emperor of Mexico, and now a history museum with stunning views over the city.
If you want to go for a walk, then head to the neighborhoods Roma or Condesa.
Well known for the leafy boulevards, Art Deco architecture, indie galleries, coffee shops and stylish boutiques. Roma and Condesa reflect the modern, creative side of Mexico City. But beyond the contemporary buzz, these neighborhoods retain a nostalgic charm with early 20th century mansions and tree-lined streets that hint at their elegant past. The area is rich in green spaces like Parque Mexico and Parque España, a lush urban oasis perfect for relaxing, dog walking or people watching. Vibrant street art adds a layer of visual storytelling, with colorful murals and graffiti that capture the city's dynamic culture and social voice. Find out soon about this free museum and the best spot for authentic local music.
One of Mexico City's architectural jewels is the Palacio de Bellas Artes, the Palace of Fine Arts.
It is a cultural center famous for its mix of Art Nouveau and Art Deco styles. Inside you can see amazing murals by famous Mexican artists like Diego Rivera and David Alvaro Siqueiros.
Besides the museum, it's also the place for world-class performances, from ballet to opera. If you're looking for high-end shopping, world-class museums, great restaurants and elegant boulevards, then Polanco is the place to be.
Polanco is one of Mexico City's most prestigious neighborhoods, often compared to Fifth Avenue. It's known for its luxury lifestyle, international embassies and tree-lined boulevards. Along Avenida Presidente Mazarik, Mexico's most exclusive shopping street, you will find designer boutiques like Louis Vuitton and Chanel. But Polanco is more than just fashion. It's also a hub for art, culture and cuisine. The neighborhood is home to Museo Soumaya. This is one of Mexico City's most iconic museums, known for its futuristic, shimmering facade, designed by Fernando Romero. Funded by billionaire Carlos Slim, the museum houses over 66,000 works of art. The entry is free, making world-class art accessible to all.
If you are looking for the real Mexican mariachi music, go to Plaza Garibaldi in the evening or night. Dozens of groups gather each night to play songs for anyone for a small fee. And the square is surrounded by bars and restaurants. One of the city's most important streets is Paseo de la Reforma, an avenue lined with skyscrapers, monuments and statues. And at its heart stands the Angel of Independence, one of the city's beloved symbols. And every Sunday they close the street for main traffic so you can run or bike over it. How healthy! What's the best time for a visit? I think between October and May. Perfect weather conditions to explore the city. And when you doesn't like rain, skip the rain season between June and September. Please give a thumbs up, thank you so much, when you like this Mexico City travel guide. And if you don't want to miss new episodes, just subscribe on my channel. It's totally free and it enriches your view on the whole world. Tot ziens. Ciao. Hasta luego.